Hello, everyone. This is breaking news. It says, Barrister Inibehe Effiong says, I'm currently before the Federal High Court in Abuja for a case. I listened to judgment delivered in another case. Honorable Justice Lifu has just upheld Senator Nenadi Esther Usman-led National Caretaker Committee as the only valid and lawful leadership of the Labour Party. The judge reaffirmed that by the Supreme Court's judgment, Julius Abure's tenure had since elapsed. The judge ordered INEC to recognize Nenadi Usman forthwith. Very cool. When I see people talk about strategy, Mr. Peter B does not. I laugh. You don't know most people don't know the battles that are being fought. This Nenadi Usman, she has been the caretaker. She's supposed to have been. The courts decided that they were not going to recognize her. Just why? Because Peter Obi is a Labour Party. Anything that can be done. The first time when he left, all of a sudden, INEC that had been saying whatever, started changing. They did a long episode to say that Abure was not this. But when Mr. Peter Obi was saying that, Abure was everything. He was the darling, he was the whatever, right? And this is something that, there are so many things that you can't say that you are privy to knowing. And then when you listen to people are talking, but because, of course, you can't say those things. Confidentiality. You can't expose your tact. You not allow yourself to be brought to a place where you begin to expose the things and whatever these things. These are things we know. The only thing why they were fighting that whole Labour Party thing was something was not, they refused to allow them and did this thing. They know Abure's tenure had ended, but they refused to allow it go and everything and whatever was simply because Mr. Peter Obi was on it. And the biggest thing that they're fighting since 2020, and they're ready to put in everything, was that Mr. Peter Obi should not be, what do you call this thing now? Candidate of any party. That's all they want. Because they know the one person that if he is on the ballot paper of a party, that one person that they know will give them is Peter Obi. It's Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. There is no that these are things that we know. Yes, I am by the way, I'm an ADC member. I am a card carrying member of ADC. Just like any other whatever person, whatever, however, I'm a card carrying member of ADC. So anybody, me as a talk as a party, it is just what it is. They know that is the only thing. And that's why all you see all these permutations for the data. And for me, I trust on my party because I'll call it my party. I'm taking ownership. My party to sit down and really think, is this really about winning primaries or winning election? Is it really about what we want or what Nigerians want? And I know the party has been focused on getting what Nigeria wants. The leadership of the party, led by Senator David Mark, has really been on that part. And this is why I say to people, come and join the ADC, come and be part of it. Come in there, let's begin to build the things, that are going. This is such an amazing news, hearing, of the Labour Party. The Labour Party, of the Nenadi-led Labour Party, which is not the Labour Party, was part of the coalition, has been part of the coalition, because opposition leaders and parties came together to say, look, we are going to, for us to be able to go after and defeat these people, we need to come together. And the thing sometimes that really gets me a bit off with a lot of, analysts, strategies, tacticians, what have you, they keep on, these days, that, but the things that are being done towards working this thing, when they see it, they negate it, they will keep pulling out what APC's strength is, but they are never going to tell you what the opposition's strength is. They would rather be bringing the opposition that telling them they can't do anything, they are not doing whatever. Opposition came together. They came together to say, okay, this is about, let's come together and work going for the 2024, because they realize that individually they can't do it, but they can do it collectively. And for those of their candidates that are running at the top, they say, okay, you guys come in and run at that, ADC come in and run at the ADC level. So I just don't get how people just don't see some of the great things that the opposition is doing to ensure that they do that. But then, hey, it might not be good enough, but let's all put our hands to do that. But just watch this thing. This is all that happened. The moment Peter Obi is no longer there, the fantasization, the whatever, the colonization, like I heard one lady say, I don't even know what I'm saying, but anyway, the English just fits the sequence. It lays, it goes. And so those are the things. Do you know how many battles, the battles that are being fought are not here? The day Peter Obi will really sit down and write his in short, it's not the kind of person, it's not even the kind of one that somebody should write biography. He needs to write an autobiography as he's sitting down and saying this, documenting everything. Nigerians are going to open their mouth and say, so you were going through all of this and you were looking as if nothing was happening. You were moving all over the country, doing your own thing. And what have you and what have you? Even this removal of police security from this thing, what do you really think it was all about? But anyway, that's a story for another day. Ponder on it and really talk about it. But hey, I'm here to tell you the breaking news. Nenadi Usman, the court has, declared Nenadi Usman as the chairman of Labour Party, that caretaker committee, as the authentic, leadership of the Labour Party, and that Abure and his team, their tenure has long elapsed and they move on. It's so amazing how, or should I say, it's so disheartening how someone based on their own selfish interests would destroy something that would have been so amazingly beautiful, that would have really been built and will go on a long way. It's really sad, isn't it? But anyway, as it is what it is, and then we just keep moving on from there. For everyone, this is the time to participate in politics. We can't afford to stay away. We can't afford to be talking and giving instructions by the side, to be giving advice by the side. Let's all get our feet and our legs in and clean up the mess, the murky waters that is our Nigerian politics, and make it the kind of politics that everyone can participate in, that can lead to development, can lead to growth, can lead to innovation, can lead to transparency, accountability, good governance, can lead to us having a nation that works for everyone of us. A nation that does not work for every one of us is actually a very problematic nation, and all of us are all feeling it. Everybody is feeling what it is to be a Nigerian, from Nigeria, that is not working at all. We see the kind of disrespect that people get when they travel out of the country. We see how countries are shutting their doors against Nigeria. We see how all sorts of sanctions and whatever are being meted on Nigeria. If Nigeria was that country that was doing so well, people will open their doors to them. We've also seen how Nigerians outside of the country, are able to excel very well because we've gotten enabling environment, while the ones at home are just lagging behind. It's because of that lack of enabling environment, and we almost, begin to do better. We almost think of our nation. We see our children that have become stateless, although some try to deny that, oh no, our children is not stateless. I laugh when some people think that they are exempted from the bad governance in Nigeria. A lot of our children are all over the world looking for countries that they're going to go to, and they're going to call their own countries that, that they will not see and say that, hey, that is where they belong, or they get citizenship. It's because Nigeria is not working that well. If it was working very well, they wouldn't be out there looking for this citizenship. So all of us, we need to put our hands on deck. We need to really work. We need to ensure that we get this country of ours to go there and work together. So that's the breaking news. Senator Nenadi Usman has been, judged to be the authentic leader of the Labour Party. And at this moment, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. You never